Hello everyone, welcome back to this series about Brisk AI, a fantastic tool for teachers to streamline their workflow and ultimately save time. Today we're going to be focusing on feedback. Reading students' work and giving them feedback is one of the heaviest admin tasks we as teachers face, and I'm here to tell you that Brisk can help with that. And in particular today we're going to look at the glow and grow feedback function from Brisk. So there's lots of different ways that Brisk can help you with feedback. This is a nice and simple one and a good way to get started with Brisk. So I am an English teacher. I'm going to stick with what I know, and that is a good example for English, but this could be helpful for all subjects, all teachers, different age level, all the way up to university level teaching. Okay, so let's pretend that my students have been using Google Classroom and they have been writing cliffhanger introductions to stories. Okay, and here's one of my students' work. Not really, but let's pretend. This is a piece of work written by a student, and as you can see, she has done a good job of writing an introduction to a story and using a cliffhanger ending to the introduction. Okay, that's what we've been focusing on and listening in the lesson, and here you can see at the end she's used short sentences to create a cliffhanger, which is what we've talked a lot about. Then she heard it a whisper. It was faint at first, barely. Very nice. Okay, so this isn't a very long text, but if I had 34 students in my class, this could take me a lot of time to read and give feedback. Okay, so I'm going to ask Brisk to help me with this. I click on the Brisk button, which automatically pops up. I have it installed, and as I'm working in Google Docs, it has popped up immediately and said, what can I help with? Well, in this case, I would like help with feedback. So I click the Give Feedback button. Then you can see the four kind of main areas that Brisk can give feedback, and today we're going to be focusing on glow and grow, as I previously mentioned. So I click that. Here you'll find the previous instructions that I had for Brisk in a different assignment, so I delete that. And now I need to really, and this is the key, give Brisk clear instructions of what is it that I want the feedback to be about. So what do I want to do for the student? I want, first of all, spelling and grammar, which I can see there's quite a few mistakes. So I say, check spelling and grammar, explain any mistakes. Let's say explain some mistakes they have made. So that's the first thing I want Brisk to give feedback on. The other thing, which was incredibly important for this assignment, more important than spelling and grammar, is of course the cliffhanger ending. So I write, check if they have used a cliffhanger ending. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. I can add more details, but this is enough to get Brisk to get started. And you might be thinking, oh, this is taking a lot of time, and you could have just written the comment yourself. Yes, I could have. However, this instruction will stay there, as you could see from the previous one, which I took away. This will stay there. So the next document I open, it's already there. It anticipates that you're still giving feedback for this assignment. So once I take my time to type this once, I'm done. And a really great tip for you, if you're using Brisk a lot for feedback, is to save this instruction somewhere else. So what I tend to do is in my slideshows, in my planning, I have a new section called Instructions to Brisk, and I save it there so that this time next year when I'm teaching the same thing, it's there ready to copy and paste back into Brisk. Okay, anyway, let's see what Brisk does with this instruction. And it's going to create a glow and grow comment for this student. Now, glow and grow is very simply something negative and something positive, or areas of development and positive praise, should I say. We all have different versions of this, 2 stars and a wish, what went well, or an EBI. Brisk tends to use glow and grow. And here you can see what Brisk has produced, some really nice feedback. So this is the good stuff, glow, and as you can see, it's talked about the cliffhanger ending. It's talked about the spelling mistakes, not all, but some. So really nice feedback from Brisk. And then what pops up underneath is a wondering box. So I can decide if I'm happy with this, I can edit in here. I actually find it easier to edit in the document. So I'm just going to insert it all. I'm happy with it, let's say. And here it's come in a really nice pedagogical box above the student's text. Perfect. Some further tips for you is that you can edit here if you wish to. So for example, in my lesson, I tend not to use glow, I use what went well. So I could take that away and write what went well, something that's my students are more familiar with. If you don't want these wondering questions, which are more sort of extension questions, you can take those away. And if you want to add things, you can. But my gosh, what a time saver. And this document is now ready to be shared back to the student so that they can see where their development areas are. I hope that this tutorial has been helpful for you. If you did find it helpful, please share it. Please like and subscribe so that this channel can grow and grow and grow as there are more AI tutorials with Brisk to come. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.